Hello everyone, welcome to Premier Math. Today we are going to discuss some important math problems on mixtures and allegations based on previous year SSC questions as well as some practice questions. We will be solving these questions using speed matrix. So let's start our session. Our first question is, two vessels contain milk and water in the ratio 8:6 and 4:10. If both vessels are mixed in a ratio of 1:1, find the ratio of milk and water in the new mixture. So we have milk and water. In the first vessel, the ratio is 8:6, and in the second vessel, milk and water is in the ratio 4:10. Here, if you check, 8 plus 6 is equal to 14 parts. Here, 4 plus 10 is also 14 parts. And here, if both the vessels mixed in ratio 1:1 means into 1 into 1. 1:1. Since the parts are equal in both the ratio, you can directly add the ratio together to get the new ratio in the third vessel. So 8 plus 4 is equal to 12 parts and 6 plus 10 is equal to 16 parts. If you cancel it with 4, 4 into 3, 12, 4 into 4, 6. So 3:4 is the new ratio in the third vessel. That is 3:4 is the new mixture ratio. So option A is your answer. Next is question number 2. Three vessels contain three liquids ABC in the ratio 2:5:3 and 3:1:6. If both vessels are mixed in a ratio of 1:1, find the ratio of three liquids in the new mixture. We have three liquids ABC, and in the first vessel, these three liquids is in the ratio 2:5:3, and in the second vessel, these three liquids in the ratio 3:1:6. If you add the parts together, 2 plus 5 is equal to 7, 7 plus 3, 10 parts. 3 plus 1, 4, 4 plus 6, 10 parts. Since both the parts are equal and the vessels are mixed in ratio of 1:1, that means multiply both the ratio with 1. Since both the parts are equal, you can directly add the ratios together to obtain ratio in the new mixture. 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. 5 plus 1 is equal to 6. 6 plus 3 is equal to 9. So 5:6:9. Option C is your answer. Next is question number 3. Two vessels contain milk and water in the ratio 3:2 and 3:4. If both vessels are mixed in ratio of 1:1, find the ratio of milk and water in the new mixture. Here, milk and water in the first vessel is in the ratio 3:2. In the second vessel, it is in the ratio 3:4. If you add 3 plus 2 is equal to 5 parts and 3 plus 4 is equal to 7 parts. Both the vessels are mixed in a ratio 1:1. So, into 1 into 1. Here you can see, if you want to add the ratios together, the ratio total parts should be equal. Here, total parts are not equal. So, to make it equal, multiply total parts of first ratio with the second ratio and total parts of second ratio with the first ratio. That is, multiply 5 with 3:4 and multiply 7 parts with 3:2. Then this ratio will become equal. So 3 into 7. 1 into 7 is equal to 7. 3 into 7 is equal to 21. 2 into 7 is equal to 14. 3 into 5 is equal to 15. 4 into 5 is equal to 20. Now you can check 21 plus 14 is equal to 35. 20 plus 15 is equal to 35. Now both the parts are equal. You can directly add the ratios together. 5 plus 1, 6. 2 plus 1, 3. So 36. 4 plus 0, 0. 4. 2 plus 1, 3. So 36 is equal to 34. Cancels it with 2. 18:70. So option A is your answer. Next is question number 4. Two vessels contain milk and water in the ratio 5:7 and 7:9. If both vessels are mixed in a ratio of 1:1, find the ratio of milk and water in new mixture. Here, milk and water in the first vessel is in the ratio 5:7. In the second vessel, it's in the ratio 7:9. 5 plus 7 is equal to 12 parts. 7 plus 9 is equal to 16 parts. And both the vessels are mixed in a ratio 1:1. So multiply with 1 and 1. Here parts are not equal. So we cannot add it. So to make the part equal, multiply 12 with 7 is to 9 and 16 with 5 is to 7. So when you cancel it with 4, 4 into 3, 12, 4 into 4, 16. If you directly write the 4 and 3 numbers, you can take the LCM of 12 and 16. You can take the LCM of 12 and 16. LCM of 12 and 16 is equal to 48. So 12 into 4 is equal to 48. So multiply with 4. 16 into 3 is equal to 48. So multiply it with 3. Either you can take the LCM and write the numbers, or you can directly multiply above parts with below and below parts with above and cancel it. So when you multiply 4 with 5 is to 7. 4 into 5, 20 is to 4 into 7, 28. 3 into 7, 21. 3 into 9, 27. So now 20 plus 28 is equal to 48 parts. 21 plus 27 is equal to 48 parts. Parts are equal, so you can directly add the ratio. That is 20 plus 21 is equal to 41. 8 plus 7, 5. 2 plus 2, 4 plus 1, 5. So 41 is to 55. Option D is your answer. Next is question number 5. 3 vessels contain 3 liquids ABC in the ratio 1:2:3 and 4:3:1. If both vessels are mixed in a ratio 1:1, find the ratio of 3 liquids in new mixture. So we have ABC in the ratio. First vessel ABC in the ratio 1:2:3, and in second vessel ABC in the ratio 4:3:1. 1 plus 2 plus 3 is equal to 6 parts. 4 plus 3, 7, 7 plus 1, 8 parts. So, first vessel 6 parts, second vessel 8 parts. And both vessels are mixed in 1:1 ratio. So, multiply 1 and 1 above and below. Here, LCM of 6 and 8 is equal to 24. 6, 4 times 24. So, multiply first ratio with 4. 8, 3 times 24. Multiply 3 with the second ratio. That means 4 into 1, 4. 4 into 2, 8. 4 into 3, 12. Second ratio become 3 into 4, 12. 3 into 3, 9. 3 into 1, 3. Now you can check the parts are equal. 12 plus 8, 20. 20 plus 4, 24. Here 12 plus 3, 15, 15 plus 9, 24. So both the parts are equal. Now you can add the ratios together. That is 12 plus 4, 16. 8 plus 9, 17. 12 plus 3, 15. So 16 is to 17 is to 15. Option B is your answer. Next is question number 6. 2 vessels contain milk and water in the ratio 5:9 and 7:11. If both vessels are mixed in a ratio 4:3, find the ratio of milk and water in new mixture. So we have milk and water in the ratio in first vessel 5:9, in the second vessel 7:11. Here 5 plus 9 is equal to 14 parts. 11 plus 7 is equal to 18 parts. And both the vessels are mixed in a ratio 4:3. So multiply first ratio with 4, second ratio with 3. Now you have 4 and 3 here. So I will directly write 18 and 14 here. That is multiply 14 above parts with below ratio. That is 14 with second ratio. And multiply 18 with first ratio. Now you can directly cancel here. 3, 6 are 18. And 2 into 2 is equal to 4. 2 into 7 is equal to 14. So here first ratio become 6 into 2, 12. 12 into 5, 60 is to 12 into 9, 108. Second ratio become, here it is 7. 7 into 7, 49. 7 into 11, 77. Now the parts are equal. You can directly add these ratios together. 60 plus 49, 109 is to 8 plus 77. 8 plus 7, 15. 7 plus 1, 8. 1 right here. So 109 is to 195. Option C is your answer. Next is question number 7. The ratio of milk and water in 3 containers is 2 is to 3, 4 is to 5 and 5 is to 1. If the contents of all the containers are emptied into a bigger container, then what will be the ratio of water and milk? Water and milk. So we have milk and water in the ratio in first container, it is 2 is to 3. Second container, it is 4 is to 5. Third container, it is 5 is to 1. Now 2 plus 3 is equal to 5 parts. 4 plus 5 is equal to 9 parts. 5 plus 1 is equal to 6 parts. Since the parts are not equal, you cannot directly add these ratios together. So to make the parts equal, multiply the first ratio with 9 into 6. 9 into 6. Multiply the second ratio with 5 into 6. 5 into 6. Multiply the third ratio with 5 into 9. So, you can cancel this ratio. 3 3s are 9. 3 into 2, 6. 3 3s are 9. So, 5 into 3, 5 into 2, 6 into 3. First ratio become 6 into 3, 18. 18 into 2, 36. 36 is to 6 into 3, 18 into 3, 54. Second ratio will become 5 into 2, 10. 10 into 4, 40 is to 10 into 5, 50. Third ratio will become 5 into 3, 15. 15 into 5, 75 is to 15 into 1, 15. Now the parts are equal. You can check it. So you can directly add the ratios together to get the ratio in the new mixture. So here 54 plus 50 plus 15, that is equal to 4 plus 5 9, 5 plus 5 10 plus 1 11, 190. Here 36 plus 40 plus 75, 6 plus 5 11, 4 plus 4 8, 8 plus 7 15. Here milk and water in the new mixture is in the ratio 151 is to 190. But they are asking us, question is asking us about water and milk ratio. That is water and milk ratio. So our answer is water and milk ratio is in the ratio 190 is to 151. So your answer is option B. Next is question number 8. In 3 vessels, each of 43.5 liter capacity, mixture of milk and water is filled. The ratio of milk and water are 3 is to 2, 7 is to 3 and 11 is to 4 in the 3 respective vessels. If all the 3 vessels are emptied into a single large vessel, find the proportion of milk and water in the mixture. So we have milk and water in the first vessel is in the ratio 3 is to 2. In the second vessel, it is in the ratio 7 is to 3. In the third vessel, it is in the ratio 11 is to 4. 3 plus 2 is equal to 5 parts. 7 plus 3 is equal to 10 parts. 11 plus 4 is equal to 15 parts. Now LCM of 5, 10 and 15 is equal to 30. So this is 5 parts. To make it equal 30, multiply first ratio with 5 into 6. Multiply first ratio with 6. And 10 into 3 is equal to 30. So multiply second ratio with 3. 15 into 2 is equal to 30. So multiply third ratio with 2. Now first ratio will become 6 into 3, 18 is to 6 into 2, 12. Second ratio will become 3 into 7, 21 is to 3 into 3, 9. Third ratio will become 2 into 11, 22 is to 2 into 4, 8. Now the parts are equal. Total parts are equal in both the ratio, all these ratios. So you can add this together. That is 12 plus 9, 21, 21 plus 8, 29. Here 18 plus 21 plus 22 is equal to 8 plus 1, 9, 9 plus 2, 11. 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 2, 6. So 61 is to 29 is the ratio of new mixture. So option C is your answer. Next is question number 9. There are 3 vessels, each of 20 liter capacity is filled with a mixture of milk and water. The ratio of milk and water are 2:3, 3:4 and 4:5 respectively. All the 3 vessels are emptied into 4th vessel. Then find the ratio of milk and water in the final mixture. So we have milk and water here. Milk and water is in the ratio. In the first vessel, it is in the ratio 2:3. In the second vessel, it is in the ratio 3:4. Third vessel, it is in the ratio 4:5. Now 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. 3 plus 4 is equal to 7. 4 plus 5 is equal to 9. Here I don't know the LCM, so I will directly multiply first ratio with 7 into 9. Second ratio with 5 into 9. Third ratio with 5 into 7. Now the first ratio will become 7 into 9, 63. 63 into 2, 126. Is to 63 into 3. 3 3s are 9. 3 into 6, 80. Second ratio will become 5 into 9, 45. 45 into 3 is equal to 40 into 3, 120. 5 into 3, 15. So 120 plus 15, 135. Is to 45 into 4 is equal to 135 plus 45, that is 180. Next, 7 into 5, 35. 35 into 4 is equal to 70 into 2, that is 140. 35 into 5 is equal to 140 plus 35, that is 175. Now, the total parts are equal in all these 3 ratios. Now you can add this to get the ratio in the final mixture. That is 189 plus 180 plus 175. 9 plus 5 is equal to 14. 7 plus 1, 8. 8 into 3, 24. 2 plus 3, 5. Now 126 plus 135 plus 140. 6 plus 5, 11. 3 plus 3, 6 plus 4, 10. 3 plus 1, 4. So 401 is to 544. Option B. 401 divided by 544 is your answer. Next is question number 10. 3 containers have their volumes in the ratio 3:4:5. They are full of mixtures of milk and water. The mixtures contain milk and water in the ratio of 4:1, 3:1, 5:2. The ratio of milk and water in the 4th container contains all the above 3 mixtures is, so we have milk and water in the ratio. In first vessel, it is in the ratio 4:1. Second vessel, it is in the ratio 3:1. Third vessel, it is in the ratio 5:2. So 4 plus 1 is equal to 5. 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. 5 plus 2 is equal to 7. Now, 3 containers have their volumes in the ratio 3:4:5. So, multiply first ratio with 3, second ratio with 4 and third ratio with 5. 3:4:5. Now, multiply first ratio. Either take the LCM or multiply first ratio with 4 and 7. 4 into 7. And second ratio with 5 into 7. And third ratio with 5 into 4. Now, if you cancel 4 from all these 3, this will become 21. So, 21 into 4. First ratio will become 21 into 4 is equal to 84. 21 into 1 is equal to 21. Second ratio will become 7 into 5, 35. 35 into 3 is equal to 105. 35 into 1 is equal to 35. Third ratio will become 5 into 5, 25. 25 into 5 is equal to 125. 25 into 2 is equal to 50. So, now total parts in all these 3 ratios are same. Now you can add these ratios together to obtain the final mixture ratio. That is 1 plus 5 is equal to 6. 2 plus 3 plus 5 is equal to 10. 4 plus 5, 9. 9 plus 5, 14. 1 plus 8, 9. 9 plus 2, 11. 1 carry over. 1 plus 1, that is 3. So 314 is to 106. When you cancel it with 2, 2 into 2, 1. 2 into 5, 10. 2 into 7, 11. 14. So 2 into 5, 10. 2 into 3, 6. So 157 is to 53. Option C is your answer. Just question number 11. There are 3 mixture contains milk and water. In first mixture, milk is 40% of mixture. And in second mixture, milk is 57.14% less than water. In third mixture, ratio of milk and water is 5:1. If 25 liter of first mixture, 20 liter of second mixture, 10 liter of third mixture are mixed together, then find the ratio of milk and water in new mixture. So we have milk and water ratio here. In the first mixture, milk is 40% of mixture. 40% means 40 by 100. Here it is not milk by water ratio, it is milk by mixture ratio because milk is 40% of mixture. So milk by mixture ratio. That means if mixture is 100, milk will be 40. That means water will be 100 minus 40, 60. If you cancel say 20 into 5, 100, 20 into 2, 40. That means if mixture is 5 parts, milk will be 2 parts and water will be 3 parts. That means milk is to water is 2:3. In the second ratio, milk is 57.14% less than water. Less than water means negative symbol. Here 57.14% is equal to 4/7. Fraction is 4/7. Always remember this. 57.14% is 4/7. 4/7. So here milk to water ratio. Milk is 57.14% less than water. So milk to water ratio, that means minus 4/7. This is less than water, so minus 4/7. That is, if water is 7, milk will be 4 less than 7, that is 3. 3/7 will be the milk to water ratio. If water is 7, milk will be 7 minus 4 is equal to 3 part. So 3:7 is milk to water ratio. Next is third mixture, milk to water ratio is 5:1. Now 2 plus 3 is equal to 5 parts, 3 plus 7 is equal to 10 parts, 5 plus 1 is equal to 6 parts and LCM is equal to 30. So this is total 5 parts, this is 10 parts, this is 6 parts. We have to make it equal to add these ratios together. So 5 into 6 is equal to 30. This is total 5 parts. We need 30 parts. To make it 30 parts, we have to multiply first ratio with 6 because 5 into 6 is equal to 30. 10 into 3 is equal to 30. So to make it 30 parts, multiply second ratio with 3. This is total 6 part. We need 30 parts. So 6 into 5 is equal to 30. To make it 30, multiply third ratio with 5. Now we have 25 liters of first mixture, 20 liters of second mixture and 10 liters of third mixture taken together. So the volume is 25:20:10. Cancels it with 5. 5 into 5, 25. 5 into 4, 20. 5 into 2, 10. So 5:4:2 is the ratio of first and second and third mixtures. So multiply first ratio with 5, second ratio with 4, third ratio with 2. Now you can cancel it with 2. 2 cancels. 2 into 2, 4. 2 into 3, 6. Now first ratio will become 3 into 5, 15. 15 into 2, 30. 15 into 3, 45. Second ratio will become 3 into 2, 6. 6 into 3, 18. 6 into 7, 42. Next is 5 into 5, 25. Third ratio will become 25:5 into 1, 5. 25:5. So now the total parts of all these three ratios are equal. Now, to get the ratio in the new mixture, add these ratios together. That is 45 plus 42 is equal to 87. 87 plus 5 is equal to 92. 30 plus 25 plus 18. That is 8 plus 5, 13. 4 plus 1, 5. 5 plus 2, 7. So 73:92. Option A is your answer. That is milk to water ratio in new mixture is 73:92. Next is question number 12. There are 3 mixtures contain milk and water. In first mixture, milk is 37.5% of mixture, and in second mixture, milk is 28.56% less than water. In third mixture, ratio of milk and water is 5:4. If 12.4 liter of first mixture, 15.5 liter of second mixture, 9.3 liter of third mixture are mixed together, then find the ratio of milk and water in new mixture. So we have milk and water ratio here. In the first mixture, milk is 37.5% of mixture. That is 37.5% means 37.5 divided by 100. This is milk to mixture ratio. That is, if mixture is 100, milk will be 37.5 parts. So I will multiply 37.5 with 10, then this will be 1000. So 125 into 3 is equal to 375. 125 into 8 is equal to 1000. So if mixture is 8 parts, milk will be 3 parts. That means water will be 8 minus 3, 5 parts. So milk to water ratio will be 3:5. Next is second mixture milk is 28.56% less than water. We already know 57.14% is 4/7. So 28.56 will be 2/7. That is, this is milk to water ratio. Less than water means minus 2/7. So if water is 7, milk will be 7 minus 2, 5 parts. So 5/7 is the milk to water ratio. 5/7. Third ratio is 5:4. Now 5 plus 4 is equal to 9 parts. 7 plus 5 is equal to 12 parts. 3 plus 5 is equal to 8 parts. Ratio of LCM of 8, 9, 12 is equal to 72. So first ratio is total 8 parts. You need to make it 72 parts. So 8 into 9 is equal to 72. So multiply first ratio with 9. Second ratio is total 12 parts. We need to make it 72 parts. So 12 into 6 is equal to 72. So multiply second ratio with 6. Third ratio is total 9 parts. We need to make it 72 parts. 9 into 8 is equal to 72. So multiply third ratio with 8. Now volume of mixtures is 12.4 is to 15.5 is to 9.3. 3.1 into 3 is 9.3. 3.1 into 5 is 15.5. 3.1 into 4 is 12.4. So 4 is to 5 is to 3 is the volume of these three mixtures. So multiply first ratio with 4, second ratio with 5, third ratio with 3. 4 is to 5 is to 3. If you cancel this with 3, 3 cancels. 3 into 2, 6. 3 into 3, 9. If you cancels the 2, 2 cancels here. 2 into 2, 4. 2 into 4, 8. So first ratio will become 3 into 2, 6. 6 into 3, 18. 6 into 5, 30. Second ratio will become 5 into 5, 25 is to 5 into 7, 35. Third ratio will become 4 into 5, 20. 4 into 4, 16. So add these together, that is 6 plus 5, 11. 4 plus 3, 7. 7 plus 1, 8. 81. This is 5 plus 8, 13. 2 plus 2 plus 2, 6. So 63 is to 81. When you simplify with 9, 9 into 7 is equal to 63. 9 into 9 is equal to 81. So 7 is to 9 is your new ratio in the new mixture. That is option B is your answer. Next is question number 13. 3 vessels whose capacities are in the ratio 3:2:1 are completely filled with milk mixed with water. The ratio of milk and water in the mixture of vessels are 5:2, 4:1 and 4:1 respectively. Taking 33.33% of the first, 50% of the second and 14.29% of the third, a new mixture is formed and poured it into a new vessel. What is the percentage of water in the new vessel? So we have milk and water ratio here. Milk and water in the 3 vessels are in the ratio 5:2, 4:1 and 4:1. Now 5 plus 2 is equal to 7 part, 4 plus 1 is equal to 5 parts. 4 plus 1 is equal to 5 parts. So LCM is equal to LCM of 7, 5, 5 are 7 into 5, 35. So this is 7 parts. 7 into 5 is equal to 35. So multiply first ratio with 5. This is 5 parts. 5 into 7 is equal to 35. So multiply second ratio with 7. This is also 5 parts. 5 into 7 is equal to 35. So multiply third ratio with 7. Now total parts are equal, but 3 vessels whose capacities are in the ratio 3 is to 2 is to 1. That is first vessel 3, second vessel 2, third vessel 1. So 3 is to 2 is to 1. Now taking 33.33% of the first. 33.33% means 1 by 3. 50% means 1 by 2. And 14.29% is equal to 14.29 divided by 100. 14.29 approximately 7 times goes in 100. So 1 by 7 is 14.29%. That means taking 1 by 3 of the first part and 1 by 2 of the second and 1 by 7 of the third. That is 1 by, multiply 1 by 3 here, 1 by 2 here, 1 by 7 here. Now 7, 7 cancel, 2, 2 cancel, 3, 3 cancel. Now first ratio will become 5 into 5, 25 is to 5 into 2, 10. Second ratio will become 7 into 4, 28 is to 7 into 1, 7. Third ratio will become 4 is to 1 itself. Now you add together 10 plus 7 plus 1 is equal to 18 is to 25 plus 28 is equal to 53. 53 plus 4 is equal to 57. So 57 is to 18 is your new ratio, but question is asking us about percentage of water in the new vessel. So percentage of water is equal to, water is 18 unit. This is milk to water ratio. So water is 18 unit out of 57 plus 18. 57 plus 10, 67. 67 plus 8 is equal to 75. So 18 out of 75 unit into 100. This is 18 unit water and total mixture is 75 parts. So 18 out of 75 is the percentage of water. So 25 into 3 is equal to 75. 25 into 4 is equal to 100. 3 into 6 is equal to 18. So 6 into 4, 24 percentage is your percentage of water. So option C is your answer. Next is question number 14. The ratio of milk and water in 4 vessels are 1 is to 2, 3 is to 2, 7 is to 3 and 1 is to 1. The ratio of capacity of all vessels are in the ratio 1 is to 2 is to 3 is to 4. All are poured into a 5th vessel. Then find the ratio of milk and water in 5th vessel. So we have milk and water in 4 vessels are in the ratio 1 is to 2, 3 is to 2, 7 is to 3 and 1 is to 1. Now 1 plus 2 is equal to 3, 3 plus 2 is equal to 5, 7 plus 3 is equal to 10, 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Then the LCM here is 3, 5, 10, 2, that is 30. LCM is 30. So 3 into 10 is equal to 30. So multiply first with 10. 5 into 6 is equal to 30. So multiply second with 6. 10 into 3 is equal to 30. So multiply third with 3. 2 into 15 is equal to 30. So multiply fourth with 15. Now total parts are equal. Now you have capacity of all vessels are in the ratio 1 is to 2 is to 3 is to 4. That means multiply 1 here, 2 here, 3 here and 4 here. Then if you calculate, you can cancel here. No, you cannot cancel here. This is 3, this is 4. So all are odd and even numbers. So just multiply this. That is 10 into 1. First ratio will become 10 into 1, 10. 10 into 2, 20. Second ratio will become 6 into 2, 12. 12 into 3, 36 is to 12 into 2, 24. Third ratio will become 3 into 3, 9. 9 into 7, 63 is to 9 into 3, 27. Fourth ratio will become 15 into 4, 60. So 60 is to 60. Now if you add together 7 plus 4, 11. 1 here. 2 plus 2 plus 2. 6, 6 plus 6, 12. 12 plus 1, 13. So 131. Now 6 plus 3, 9. 6 plus 6, 12. 12 plus 3, 15. 15 plus 1, 16. So 169 is to 131. Option A is your answer. Next is question number 15. Two equal glasses are respectively 1 by 4 and 1 by 3 full of milk. They are then filled up with the water and contents mixed in a tumbler. Then the ratio of milk and water in the tumbler is. So we have two equal glasses in which 1 by 4 and 1 by 3 full of milk. That is 1 by 4 means 4 parts. 4 parts in which one part is filled with milk. Then next is 1 by 3. That is 3 part. And one part is filled with milk. Here 3 parts is water and 1 part is milk. Here 2 parts is water and 1 part is milk. So our ratio is 1:3 and 1:2. Milk to water ratio. That means 1 plus 3 is equal to 4 parts. 1 plus 2 is equal to 3 parts. So to make it equal, multiply first ratio with 3 and second ratio with 4. So first ratio will become 3:9 and second ratio will become 4:8. So when you add together, 9 plus 8 is equal to 17. 3 plus 4 is equal to 7. So 7:17. Option B is your answer. Next is question number 16. Two vessels contain milk and water in the ratio 8:7 and 11:13 respectively. In what ratio these vessels are to be mixed to obtain a new mixture containing milk and water in the ratio 1:1? This is an alligation problem. We have discussed 15 mixture problem. Now this is an alligation problem. So here milk and water in the first vessel is in the ratio 8:7. Second vessel it is in the ratio 11:13. Now the resultant mixture should be 1:1. But we don't know in what ratio these two vessels should be mixed. So we have to find the ratio in which these vessels should be mixed to obtain new 1:1 ratio. So 8 plus 7 is equal to 15 parts. 11 plus 13 is equal to 24 parts. And in the resultant mixture, 1:1 is equal to 2 parts. Now LCM of 15, 24 and 2 is equal to 120. Here 15 goes 8 times in 120. So multiply first ratio with 8. 24 goes 5 times in 120. So multiply second ratio with 5. 2 goes 60 times in 120. So multiply resultant mixture, resultant ratio in with 60. Now you have to find out milk parts. I will use the alligation method. So we have to find the milk parts. Here 8 into 8 is equal to 64 unit is milk part. 11 into 5 is equal to 55 unit is milk parts. Now this is, we have equalized the parts. That's why we are taking 64 and 55. In the resultant mixture, milk part is equal to 60 into 1, 60 unit. Now in the resultant mixture, milk part is equal to 60 unit. Resultant, we have milk part 60 unit. And initially we have 64 unit in the first vessel and 55 unit in the second vessel. This is milk part. Okay, this is milk part. Initially we have 64 unit in the first vessel and 55 unit in the second vessel. Now in the final mixture we have 60 unit here. 60 unit here. So when you using alligation method, always subtract 60 from 64. That is 64 minus 60 is equal to 4. 60 minus 55 is equal to 60 minus 55 is equal to 5. That is 5:4 is your new ratio. That is, you always, when you use alligation method, use milk quantity. This is milk quantity. All three are mixed quantity. This is initial quantity in the first vessel and second vessel respectively. In the middle, you have resultant quantity of milk, that is 60. Then subtract 60 from 64, that is 64 minus 60 is equal to 64 minus 60 is equal to 4. Here 60 minus 55. 60 minus 55 is equal to 5. So 5:4, option A is your answer. So you have to mix these two vessels in 5:4 ratio in order to get 1:1 resultant mixture. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching. If you like this content, please subscribe, share and like.